Right, now we're going to play a game of... Oh, this is going to go fucking downhill fast, isn't it? Jesus Christ.
Well,
Right,
they can argue about
we're going to play a game of who's most likely to.
Right.
Are you ready?
Shit, I thought we already did. Yeah.
No, we just did the questions.
Fucking hell.
All right, boys. Who is most likely to get a tattoo of the other person?
Oh.
Well, I mean...
3, 2, 1,
Max. Given the fact he's already got scribbles of, like Disney, Mickey Mouse... something,
and given the fact that obviously I'm more in love with you than you are with me.
No, but I just respect my body enough to not...
To not put me on
you're
it.
not going to put a
Wow.
a portrait of your face on my body.
Yeah, you're actually supposed to think that my face is nice. I don't
Or
know
like
if
a
you're
shaded portrait. Maybe, you know what? Maybe like a light. No, but this is like 101. You're not supposed to do that. It's like a kiss of death.
Yeah,
because I feel like the moment I'd write Max on me or like get your face on me,
you could just change it to TK Max if we broke up.
That's very true. I do love shopping there.
Or maximum quantity.
Pepsi Max.
Pepsi Max.
Max like Pepsi Max.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So but yeah, defo me because I've already got tattoos.
I do want a tattoo though.
Fun fact, guys.
I won't start with your face.
You missed out on content of on the tour.
Oh, I'm actually slightly disappointed
Well,
we
so
didn't
am
all
I.
do this.
It was you. You weren't doing it.
Oh yeah, you started the hate
George.
train.
No, it wasn't. It was George.
I didn't do
it
it
was
because George didn't.
I know,
And
so
when I
right.
said my justification, you will
Actually,
agree.
no, I agreed,
If we're
I
not
agreed.
all doing it as a crew,
Yes.
I'm not doing it.
Do you want to give context?
Yeah,
Thank you.
so
Yeah.
we all nearly got a tour tattoo, and it was going to be like in the vlog and be a whole moment. George, obviously,
Party
Tory,
pooper.
was basically just being like, "No, I'm not. I can't possibly do it." Whatever. I can't do his accent. No,
gonna
George,
get a little telephone.
George didn't want to do it, and therefore Callum didn't want to do it because we weren't all doing it.
No, Callum said, which I do agree with, it's obviously you and George own this podcast. If one of the members, that 50% of the podcast does not want to get the tattoo, it kind of completely debunks the whole point. So like, why should like me and Maisie and Callum all get it?
I
Like,
agree, but
do you know
we
what I mean?
could
I
have
feel
still
like
got like
it needs
a
to
cute,
be a
like
collective.
little thing to like all show that we did that together.
Why
Do you know what
didn't
I
I
mean?
know,
do it?
but
It's
like
so
that's the
precious.
whole point. We all show that we did it, and if
I
all of us
know.
aren't showing it, then it's kind of like.
So basically, guys,
I was really down, fully
I
down.
was-
I would
do it.
have done it as well.
I was going to do it, and then it turned into just Max get it and nobody else for
Did it?
for the vlog, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then I was like,
he's just the pig to slaughter.
and then I was
that
like,
we
I'm
just
not getting
send
a
out.
tattoo just to put it in a YouTube.
You've done
video.
that twice before, and I feel like
That's
enough is
actually
enough.
quite true.
But this would have actually been meaningful.
I'm actually
The time you've
disappointed.
done it
I'm
before.
genuinely disappointed we didn't.
I know.
So you know
I'm
I
just-
would have followed through.
So guys,
Everyone's
guys,
shitting today.
Maybe the next
everybody,
tour.
please leave hate comments under George's.
Is he against tattoos?
pictures.
Like not against
Probably.
them, but just
I mean, he
doesn't-
seems
I
like the
feel
sort
like
of
he's
person-
I just don't think he
perfect,
wants one.
perfect Peter doesn't want to ruin his
Yeah,
perfect
yeah,
body.
exactly.
He could get it on the biceps though, because he shows them off.
Yeah, true.
We were saying let's get it like in a really inconspicuous place, like
On the
Yeah.
gooch.
behind the ear, the gooch,
In your
Gooch is a
thigh.
good
under
place.
your foot.
And luckily for George, it's
Imagine
covered in
gooch.
hair, so no one will be able to see it anyway.
Yeah. He could get it on his lower back or shoulder blades, so you wouldn't be
Oh,
able
what
to
a
see
tramp
it.
stamp.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
that
kind
would-
of
Useless hotline tramp stamp.
useless. Just the word
Useless.
That would have been great.
Can we get useless
No, that's
here
what we said.
instead?
Yeah.
Useless would have been good, like in italics or something. Could have been quite cool.
I think it would have been cute. Or I said a little picture of a telephone,
Yeah,
just like a little
telephone.
telephone.
Yeah, I like the
Cute.
telephone
All
idea.
of which would have been cute,
But
but
it
you have
didn't
George
happen.
Clarke to blame for that,
Yeah.
guys. So again,
Thanks, George.
dial up the hate comments. I'll like every single one of them.
All right, question 2. Who's most likely to survive a zombie apocalypse?
Oh,
I think we asked.
wait,
Okay.
3,
Oh well, yeah.
2, 1,
Me.
Max.
Andrew.
What?
We've discussed this before on a desert island, and you said that you would just cry. You said you, and then you were like, actually, no, I think I would just cry. So I think, given that logic, it's me.
Okay, then yeah, I think yeah.
You're very scared. You can't watch like American Horror Story. I feel like would freak you out.
Oh yeah. Oh, actually, zombie apocalypse, is that the question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'd kill myself.
To be fair,
It's
I
either
would-
you kill yourself straight away or you're in it for the long haul.
Yeah.
It's one or the
Yeah.
other. There's no
I've
point
watched
being
The
that in
Have you
between.
watched The Walking Dead?
No, and
Do you
I
know
don't
Daryl?
wanna- No,
Okay.
but I'm sure
I
I know.
have.
I've heard it's great.
Great story.
I win.
I just think if it came to a zombie apocalypse, I just think I'm unaliving myself. Honestly, get gone. There's no way that I'm surviving
Just
that. I'm
do
gonna
the zombies a favour and just spare them the annoyance of your
I'm
existence.
gonna get gobbled up. Easy. Gobble, gobble, toil and
love getting
trouble.
gobbled
They're
up,
having
don't
me. There's no way that I'm surviving
Yeah,
that.
but you do love getting gobbled.
I mean, yeah, in the right circumstances, but
But maybe
you know,
by like a stinky, kind of like rotteny, fleshy type of situation, you might not enjoy it so much.
well, that's why I no longer want to be with you. So,
Cool.
yeah, no, it's just I would not survive. I would be pathetic. I would be so terrified every day. I wouldn't sleep, even just on the lack of sleep. I think.
I mean,
that
we're
would be
both.
enough.
Let me just say, we're both very feeble. Like we're both like
Yeah.
very prissy people. And
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'd be amazing, but I think I've got a little bit more grit than you do.
Yeah,
A little
I
bit.
agree.
Just a
I agree.
smidge.
Bless, yeah.
All right, who is most likely to sell feet pics?
To sell feet pics.
Yeah.
Well,
3, 2, 1. Andrew.
And I
Is
say
that because he has?
no,
Oh.
but I say it because Max has the ugliest feet that you've ever seen in your entire life.
Get him out.
That's valid.
So if anyone wanted to buy those, I'd be very, very
Yeah.
worried.
Unless they were kind of into like
Trotters.
think Mr. Tumnus Narnia. Think The Hobbit.
Oh, yeah, got you.
thing-
I'm sure that's
Oh,
someone's
very-
fetish.
Yeah.
Are they hairy? Yeah, a little
Yeah,
bit.
I shave my toes.
No,
Oh, do
you
you?
don't.
Yeah, I started recently
Thank God.
shaving. Just trimming them, not full shave. Just giving them a quick trim every now and
It's,
again.
you know what the
Wow.
worst part about your feet is? It's just the shape of like the toenail embedded in the toe. They're like a floating island in the middle, aren't they? There's so much space, like white space around, pink
Yeah, there
space, sorry,
is.
Around
I have
them,
like quite little
that they're
toenails.
very small, just like
Right, this is
placed
really painting
in
a
the
picture
middle.
that is quite
Oh, they are
inaccurate.
nauseating.
They're not that bad.
He once said to me, "Would you suck him?" And I said, "Are you
No,
fucking?"
I did not.
I think I'd get cholera or something. I don't know what you can
Oh.
get from a toe, like
I
gangrene
had-
of the mouth.
One of my exes had a foot fetish, and he tried to get me to like
Name them.
touches and no.
No.
He tried to get me to like include feet into like things, and
In
I
what?
was
Like
I don't want to say.
food?
I'm uncomfortable already.
Oh,
I
no,
was
come on.
like-
You can't say that.
like,
You-
in like sexual
his
things.
arse?
Oh, okay.
No,
fine.
not up his arse.
Oh.
No, but like in a sexual foot kind of way. I don't know. And then I was like,
What, like wedged between? Is that what they do?
You're making it sound weirder than I think
Yeah,
it is.
like just say what
well,
it
I
is.
think it's pretty. I'm just not saying what it is. I was basically like, are you sure these feet are a bit not like? I can't imagine. You know, they're a bit like rough under the collar. They're a little bit, you know,
Rough
off
under the
off the
collar.
beating path. I
You've been
wouldn't.
walking off the
description.
beaten path.
I wouldn't really recommend putting them there. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't imagine
I
looking
need
at that.
to know where they
Where?
are going.
Putting them where? We really need this
No, I'm
information.
not giving any other
we do,
information
we
than
do, we
that.
do.
In his foreskin.
What? Whoa. That's a brilliant answer, but...
Is that where it is?
Andrew.
Where is it? You're being
Please
weird.
tell us
you
where.
have to say.
There's like 2 locations that you could put
Oh,
it.
He
so
said one
I
of
said
them.
both of them. So
Up his ass. You think, what? No.
Okay, so it's the other one.
What, do you think I'm going to just sit there, like, kicking?
yeah, with that
kicking
face.
in
Did
and
you
out?
see when he does that? You do this really scary,
Jesus
like.
Christ. Basically, I said no. I said no. He got upset. So then I did a version of it that I was
Relationship over.
mildly to not really comfortable with. And then I just ended up laughing. And I found it very, very difficult. It was like I was doing gymnastics. It was...
And you did used to do gymnastics as a kid,
I
didn't you?
did,
You
but
had a lot
I'm
of
not
training
very
for it.
flexible anymore.
No,
No.
no,
Yeah.
no. No one
But-
needs your feet near
And
there, that's
fun
for sure.
fact, and when I met Andrew, this is how much of an aversion he had to doing any sort of work.
I was depressed, by the way.
Okay,
like, severely,
whatever.
But anyway.
Lazy, we'll see. He genuinely came to me one day and was like, I've found this really great opportunity and it pays really well and I think I'm going to do it. And I was like, oh my God, he's applied to a job. He's got a job. This is great. And then he goes, it's called flu camp.
Well, hold on.
You get paid £1,000 to go away for a week. You're not allowed to contact people.
More than that.
And you get
$3,000.
injected £3,000. Well, it wasn't a week
Oh,
then.
my housemate
2
did
weeks.
it.
You get injected with an illness.
Yeah,
And then
they're testing the different strains, and so they inject you with it, and then they keep you in kind of quarantine for about, I think it ranges, some were like a week, or no,
Yeah, it
some were like 10
varies,
days,
yeah.
some were like 4 weeks, whatever. The one I was looking at was, I think, 2 weeks for $3,000, and me and my friend were like, we have found the golden ticket to
No!
life. There is no need to lift a finger, get a job, do
my
anything.
God.
I just need to keep getting the flu recurringly, and I will be set for life.
My
I'll be
best
sitting on
friend
a
did
gold mine.
this. He did it.
Really?
It was a 3-week one, and I think they paid like 8 or 9 grand.
Really?
And it was
8 or
at
9?
the
I
end
was
of
looking at the
lockdown where
peanuts.
like in his industry there was no jobs anyway. So he was like, great, I just take my laptop, play games
Yeah.
for 3 weeks in a hospital.
But
And like there was like 20 people. Some got injected with it. Some got injected with like a lesser
Placebo- you
variant.
can get placebo.
Some didn't get injected with anything.
But you don't know.
But you got no idea.
And I have a lot of luck in life. You know, I met you. So I thought I'd just get the placebo, and then I'd just be playing like Call of Duty or like watching Housewives.
I
Be
mean,
amazing.
Yeah.
honestly, respect. If you are out there and you know you've got a good immune system and you fancy a quick cheap buck, go for it. Did I want my boyfriend, who I just met and was madly in love with, to go off and sign a waiver that literally
is
said
mental.
there is a chance you could die, but you know that's fine.
When you put it like that.
I was not too keen on that, and I heavily suggested that was not a great route
Also,
to take.
You and I know my immune system is made of paper mache. It's like
Yeah.
fucking shit, isn't it? It's so bad. I get ill all the time. So the fact I actually
You
thought
would
I'd be
have
able to
died.
go, I fully would have died.
You would have died.
But then maybe you would have got like a payout.
No, you signed
have
the
insurance.
waiver to say, what payout were I getting?
It's just
What
a risk
insurance
of
plan
death.
do you have, sir?
I know my parents.
You're going
weren't
to
too
bloody
pleased.
flu camp. You're hardly going to have the best insurance
Well, I was
plan.
watching. I was deep in it. I was watching people's vlogs of their experience.
Not a
Some
flu
guy
camp
was
vlog.
showing his a view out the room, but it's like really serious. Like you cannot leave at all.
Yeah.
It's like really regimented, and they search you and everything.
They
So
regiment your food intake
food,
as well.
yeah, they monitor your
water, like
food.
everything.
It's like it's big business. But I thought, what's 2 weeks? I was wasting probably 2 weeks of my life just vegetating in bed, not getting up until like 5 p.m. anyway because I was depressed. I thought might as well just do it in flu camp.
Jesus Christ. Well, I'm glad that
I'm
you
a
didn't do
genius.
that. But yeah, that's
It's still
just
on the
hilarious
cards.
to me.
If we ever can't pay our mortgage payments, then I might just have to go to flu camp.
You know, maybe after this podcast episode, maybe you should take a month
I've
out.
seen. I made a video about this, and I did not. I thought it was a very niche thing that only like the elites of the world knew about. Excuse me, but loads of people are commenting like, "Oh my god, like I did this or my friend did this," and I was like, "Oh, I didn't realize there was such an appetite for flu." But there is.
I mean, do you know what?
It's constantly changing. It's constantly
It's a
evolving.
cost of living crisis, guys. New
Do
job
what you gotta do.
opportunity. Go for it. If that's for you, absolutely go for it.
I agree.
Fair enough.
All right, 4th question. Who is most likely to incorporate role play in the bedroom?
Maisie, you dirty bitch, putting these questions in here.
Most likely to incorporate. I don't think that either of us.
All right,
I mean, should we just do the 3, 2, 1?
1.
Max.
Max. I'm not.
I'm
but
a fan of silence.
No,
Yeah.
you're not.
Oh.
Yeah, I am.
Don't
What?
Call him. I can't talk
Oh
about this.
no,
I'll
well
get
let's not
annoyed.
go there.
Yeah, no, I just feel like I just feel like it's not really my thing. Like being like what would I be? Like an ambulance worker.
Velma and Fred.
I'm just
Oh
not,
yeah, that's quite cool.
to be fair,
I'd be Velma.
No, Daphne
And I can lose
Fred.
my glasses.
Daphne was
Oh, yeah,
Daphne and Fred
Oh,
had the sexual
Velma-
tension.
Velma
Velma's
and
a lesbian,
Daphne.
confirmed.
Velma and Daphne.
Velma and Daphne.
Velma and
Velma
Daphne,
and Daphne.
lesbian
Oh,
lovers.
interesting one.
Get me a
That's
red
quite
wig.
hot.
Get me a red wig and like a little
What about Shaggy and
a little
Scooby?
purple
Shaggy and Scooby.
Shaggy and Scooby.
Oh my
that's
god.
dark.
Oh my god. Anton Deck.
Anton Deck.
Oh, this is getting so weird now.
I don't know what that would
I know,
be.
yeah, you're kind of exposing me.
Next question, please.
Next question.
What, sorry, why is everyone in my life calling me? I
Who's
cannot
calling
go
you?
Anna now.
We'll just decline
I'm just
it.
gonna.
If it's not mum, they can
Yeah,
wait.
it's fine. Just turn it upside down.
Who is most likely? This is going to cause arguments.
Oh god.
Who's most likely to propose? 3, 2, 1.
Andrew, me. I want it to be me anyway.
I mean, you're saying that all demure, like, I mean, I'm not really putting
I'm
much
so
thought to it, but I
bashful.
kind of want it to be me. Meanwhile, behind closed doors, he's like, if you fucking propose to me, I will say no in front of everyone. Like,
No, I've not said that. I didn't
Yes,
say
you
I
have.
said- I have
you,
not.
You said to me that if I proposed to you, you
Have
would
I
say
said
no.
that?
Yes, you have
God,
said
I'm
that.
He's been
awful.
telling me that
Have I
you
said
said
Yeah.
that.
I feel like you've embellished.
Okay, then if I proposed to you,
Maybe
would
I
you
have
say
said
yeah?
that. I don't know. Maybe I said
What
that
would you do
drunk.
if I proposed
I
to
wouldn't
you?
say no. I just like that on the record.
You said
if you
to me
did
that you
propose
said
to me.
no. You would say no. You did say
I
that to me.
say
I
that?
promise you did say that
I
to
must
me.
have. We must have been like having a very passionate conversation about this. I have explained before I feel like you've done amazing things for me in my life. Like, you've completely changed my life in many ways. You've enriched my life in many ways and exposed me to opportunities that I would have never imagined that I would have had the chance to have done.
Velma.
So therefore, I feel like this would be a thing that I could do for you. Like, it's like a gesture that I'd love to do for you. And I want to be the one that has control over that situation, where it is, how it's done, what is said. I want that to be under my control. Do you know what I mean?
That's very cute.
That is very sweet. That is very sweet. But I equally feel the same way about you.
I know, but it's always about you, love. So let's just, just
But
rewind.
isn't it literally the opposite, though? Isn't me proposing to you making it about doing something, making it about
I
you?
don't know, but you, whatever. I mean, look, if you did it for me, if you did that, I mean, it would be amazing. I would not say no, obviously. But I just, in my head, see it as me proposing
Internalized
to you.
homophobia. Misogynistic pig.
Does it have to be internalized homophobia?
No. I mean, I think that there is an element with gay people where they feel as though they would be emasculated if they got proposed to.
That definitely would have felt like that. 100% would have been my main reason back in it. Before you, 100%. Like, I would have felt like that was the only reason, really. Like, I would have just felt weird. I would have felt embarrassed by it. But I know maybe there are little trickles of things that in my head still that it's hard to undo, and maybe with time, whatever things.
Well, everyone has stuff like
everyone
that.
has that. However, I feel like at this point, I mean, we are so public in so many ways of our relationship. Like, if I was
Public
bothered,
indecency, public
scrutiny,
yes,
public displays of affection,
yeah.
which is what we do. Like, there's videos of us kissing online, whatever, talking about.
Is there?
Well, I've
There's
seen some
videos of us kissing online.
well, not like just like 10-minute makeout sessions.
What are you on about?
There's
Like a little peck.
little peck. Yeah.
Oh, right,
not like-
okay.
That's so funny.
Passion
I don't
on.
think I've ever seen you guys kiss.
Really?
Come on, lay it on me.
Let's make a video now. Ooh, that's
For the audio listeners, we just got off with each other.
Yeah, it was wet.
Yeah, carry on.
Yeah, but my point is, there are like little clips or whatever of us like having a peck or like talking about our love, all of that stuff. If I was really that bothered by it, I don't think I would be doing this and so public about that. I
don't think that you're bothered about being in a relationship with me. I think that you would.
I know what you're saying. I get you.
I think that internally you would feel emasculated by being proposed to.
So why do you want to propose to me then?
Because I just for the same reasons that you just laid out, I want to do something nice to you. You could, all the things that you're saying, like, you could say, like, I've like welcomed you into, like, this space and stuff like that. But I see it as you supported me as I was being welcomed into that space. Do you know what I mean? It's not like I brought you into it. When I got into this entire industry,
You should be a politician.
You're
No,
the
I
worst.
didn't
You're the
mean
worst.
I didn't
Go
mean
on.
that
What
in a
did you
mean
mean by
way.
that then? Go
No,
on.
It's a very diplomatic answer, is all I'm saying.
Okay then. Do you know what? I'm not
Babe,
gonna. I'm gonna keep my nice things to myself.
It's not always war. It's fine.
You want a war, and do you
No,
know
it's
what?
not.
By George, you'll get it. By literal George.
It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, when it happens, it happens. It's really not that deep. Anything I've said in the past has been said in jest. And really, ultimately, it would just be a privilege to marry you. So
Oh,
I don't really care.
that's the right response.
very cute.
When it comes to the wedding day, boy, I'm having control over that. You have not got an eye for anything, so I feel like
Are you taking the literal piss? Are you taking the literal piss?
Huh?
I'm not having control
No,
over my.
I'm being facetious. I'm just saying, like.
Well, Felicia, don't be facetious.
Anyway.
Jeez Louise. You better believe. I mean, I think, again, because we align on so many things, I think that we will actually find that planning something like a
Yeah,
wedding. We're not even proposed. We're not even engaged.
Like,
Why are
we
we
need to
talking
calm
about
down.
getting
What the fuck
a
we're talking
proposal?
about?
What?
Everyone's going to get.
Yeah, I'm
Not
freaked
everyone.
out.
Some people will be getting excited about this. My mum will be there like.
Yeah.
But let's do dog first and
We'll do
think
dog
about the future
first,
later.
golden carriage next, baby, and then marriage.
Whereas the truth is, all my friends are getting married or are married or whatever in
Yeah.
that process right now because I've got a couple years on max. So it feels like
only
such
2
a,
years, by the way.
Yeah,
That
only 2
sounded
years,
quite
yeah,
a lot.
and it's not Nancy vibes.
Yeah.
But it seems to be such a prevalent conversation, even in our personal lives right now. So I feel like I'm thinking about it a lot, just because everyone's like, "When is it happening?"
Yeah.
But let's
We've
just
only been
enjoy.
together for 3.5, which I guess is quite a long time.
We've only had the house for not even a year. Like,
Yeah.
we said beforehand, enjoy the house,
Yeah.
and then we'll just see.
Yeah, enjoy the house. What we
No
didn't realize
spoilers.
when we said that we wanted to enjoy the house is that we would be enjoying it with 10,000 ants.
Ants. Yeah, we've got ants. We had leek.
Yeah.
We had
Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh,
game.
well.